history, since football's been playing, you're guaranteed to see the Detroit Lions and eat you some turkey on Thanksgiving. You better bet that.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're seeing. And yeah, we went out there and lost. But shout out to the Lions. They went out there and played a good game, took it down to the wire. I think they need to actually hire some people over there. God, Dan Campbell just doing too much, right? He the offensive coordinator, the head coach, the free safety coach, the defense. He all over the place over there, right?
Also, too, Lions got a lot of people hurt on defense as well, too. But so you know what I mean. But he need to relinquish that title of offensive coordinator and get let them do their thing, and he just be the head coach because it ain't working. He doing too much. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now let me elaborate a little bit on why that game Thursday was so important to Detroit, because it really wasn't that important to Green Bay. I mean, we was fighting for the position for our conference, but at the same time, though, we would have split. So the rest of the season would have dictated how it would have turned out in the playoffs and where we positioned at in the playoffs. So let me tell you, us losing, what that actually did to us. It put us behind the 8-ball. Wow.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Almost, it effed us up, man.
Really almost knocking us out of the playoffs, for real.
Well, the thing is this.
We so far behind.
We're not really that far behind because there's still a lot of game left. And I'm going to tell you like this here. Everything we do from here on out, we got to do it on the road. So
they got to win out. They got to win all the way out and hope somebody else loses.
That's what I said. Somebody going to lose, though. Yeah, you know that.
I'm talking about, but they got to win out.
I don't think they got to win every game. Cause
they can't afford to lose no more games.
I don't think that's how they go. I think it's more on the fact that all the games are played on the road. That's first of all. Second of all, the same teams that's jockeying for these positions, even though we in the hunt, they can also go on a losing streak as well, just like we did, and catch the same injuries. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So it's iffy, especially when you're dealing with the wild card.
Yeah,
it's iffy. So, but it still put our job a lot harder to even get to the playoffs, like he was saying. You know what I mean? But a lot of things could happen, and stuff has happened in the past when we actually advanced because of certain people losing or winning. Yeah. And we won particular games that we had to win at the end. Yeah, you know.
You don't want to be able to other people to dictate if you gonna get in, if they gotta lose.
Yeah.
You know, have they been as like they supposed to, we'd have been good. You know what I mean?
If y'all remember, I think we popped, what was that, Seattle last year? Stopped them from advancing. You know what I mean? Like, nah, y'all go ahead and come on with us. We wasn't advancing at all, but we had an opportunity to take them out. So yeah, we just went on, took them on with us. Yeah, we gonna go both on vacation at the same time.
We wasn't, right? We went to the playoffs.
But I'm saying, we was in the playoffs, but how I was going, something was the year before last.
Maybe the year before last, because if you in the playoffs, whoever you play, then you knocking them out. Either you win or go home. That's it.
Yeah, year before that. Or it might have been maybe because something about home field advantage. Maybe it was. I don't remember what it was. But I remember the game where we took Seattle out of there. Yeah.
That was the year. That was last year. Yeah, because my homeboy he was pissed.
So you just said last year then?
No, what I'm saying though, it wasn't about them. They was playing each other. We beat them.
Yeah.
But it wasn't nothing about no playoffs though, because it was early in the season.
Nah, this had something to do with down and left. It's not the same situation there. Nah, it's not the same issue. This issue actually involved Seattle, us, and Green Bay once again. Yes, it did. I can't quite visualize it or whatever. My sports guy here, you know what I mean? Sheesh. But yeah. Anywho.
Number 4.
But yeah, Detroit, we still gonna have a rough ride to go with the Lions. But hey, the Pistons back on their jizzy. That's right. They back out there, putting it down. That's right. Cade Cunningham, Paul Reed, rest of them boys out there, they doing their thing. We got a guy, right? And this is what makes the NBA so special, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, right? We got a guy from out the G League. Got a guy from the G League, Dennis Jenkins. Yeah, Dennis Jenkins. Yeah, shout out Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins came from the G League into the NBA. He's coming off the bench for the Pistons right now. He did pretty good last night. Yes, he did. Did pretty good. And I'm just saying this to say, when you go to the G League, many guys have aspirations of going to the NBA, and for some reason they just don't transition over. But let me tell you something about the G League versus the NBA. The same way, and I think this is where the misconception come in, that when you're dealing with the G League and the NBA, on why a lot of those guys don't transition to the NBA. When you dealing with the G League, you down there to get better, right?
Right.
So as you getting better in the G League, what you think the pros doing?
They getting better.
They just exactly. They getting better too. So it's kind of, you know what I mean, if you cut, you cut, man. If they can use you. I mean, hey, it's only 400 and some people. It's only over 400 people over there in the NBA, man. That's all. So that's a tough nut to crack.
Right.
Let me tell y'all. But let's get over to the topic of the day and stay inside the algorithm. Max B, y'all. Max B. Yeah, I didn't mean to take that long. Max B is catching a lot of flack. Okay, Max B did a concert in New York with Funkmaster Flex where he was premiering his music, doing his thing, and they wanted him to do a particular song, which is one by far my best Jim Jones song. Whoa. Yeah, never was it Ballin'. When I heard Ballin' back in the day, I had the record Hustler's Poem, by the way, classic album. Pin the Tail was always my best record on there. That it always was. So he's performing that. He forgot the words to the song. So Max B like, nigga, I ain't performed the song in over, nigga, 20 years. I've been locked up 17 years. I ain't thought about pinning no tail, nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So he say, I improvised, and I just went to just doing the show up there, doing my thing, you know, with the swag. So in the process of that, he dissed Jim Jones.
Right. Yeah.
Boom. So let's dive off into that part. He dissed Jim Jones, but it really wasn't a diss because they saying he dissed Jim Jones because he just butchered the record. And butchered the record.
But he said something about Chrissy too, right?
At the phone, you sure at the phone as a flex thing? This ain't nothing different. I think he said, yeah, he did say something about both of them. Yeah, so he came back, and it's not really said whom he was talking to, but he was talking to somebody on the phone, and it's been released to the public. Max B, he apologized and said, yo, listen, I wasn't even there for that. I came there to do the thing with Flex. I didn't even know what record he was gonna put on.
Right.
He chose that song. You know what I mean? So I didn't even know this. So he like, yo, I apologize. I ain't got no beef with nobody. Just like that. So my thing is, he could have left it off up in the air. He chose to apologize and do that. I think that was kind of fly. But at the end of the day, it's all about how Jim Jones received that. But I just really don't understand. Like I told once before, because, you know, Max B, I really want to kind of like move on from Max B, but you can't because this man he's moving fast. He went to the Stove God premiere in New York. Yeah, Max B is moving around out there. Let me tell you, he is getting around fast. And, I don't know what transportation he using, but man, whew, yeah, you moving fast out there, man. If you get this out there to Max B, let him know, man, hey, man, slow down, man. We know you did 17 years, man. Slow down, man. I know you got a lot of stuff to do, man, a lot of stuff to say. They gonna hold you down. Wow, you know what I'm saying? They got you off of it doing. He was off of an auction off of Richard Mille. I think he watched like $300,000. Yeah. He just all over the place, man. He all over the place. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Max B and what he got going on over there. We got to talk about these barbershops and the violence. Now, here in Detroit, we have a barbershop that was operating, which I don't quite understand the whole ins and outs of it, but a barbershop was operating over at, what high school was that? Mumford? What was that? Cooley? What high school was that?
Cool. No.
What's
Mumford? You talking about a barber college?
Here. Yeah, here. High school here. Just a shooting at high school. Guy got shot. It had a whole runner in. They was chasing him from Redford all the way over to 696, I-75. You're not familiar with this? This just happened last week. I gotta get my partner up to speed on local news, y'all. Yeah, we had a whole situation going on here. And if you don't know nothing about it, I'm about to tell y'all about it. Whoa. And I'm gonna only take 60 seconds with this, so pay attention. Stuff start moving real fast. Now, what happens is, you have a guy who goes on a run. Nobody knows what he goes on a run for. But come have it that he was responsible for the shootings that happened in the two at the what was it at the
barbershop?
Nah, at the tire. No, that's what I'm about to get to that too. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me what was he at? Dealership. Yeah, the dealership. Now, you have the first barbershop shooting that you're referring to on Greenfield and 7 Mile, where 2 guys got unalived up there. No. You have another one where this guy unalived somebody at a illegal barber shop outside of a high school here in Detroit.
Right.
And he went on a run from Redford. And they chased him through Redford and they couldn't find him. And I don't know if he ever got captured to this day. I'm not even really sure about that. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Then in Florida, you have a guy that went viral. He messed Doug's hairline up. So Doug came back off up in there with the Yammy and said, yo, you bugging. Told the kids get up out of there. Like he's finna do him off up in there. But he said he ain't doing him because he didn't want to go back to jail. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Doug definitely pulled the blicky out and said, hey, you F my airline up, dog. Heck wrong with you off up here. But see, this is my thing is, and I want to explain this to y'all versus Detroit, and this is why this is the hair capital for black people in the world. In Detroit, if you go to a barber shop, right, and the barber is not up to par, he's not cutting your head. He ain't gonna do it. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he not. Mm-hmm. They gonna tell you like, Doug, just whoop-de-whoop. Hey, you go over there, that's at your own risk. Mm-hmm. Before you even sit in the chair. So it's up to you
for sure.
To take that further, to sit in that man's chair and get your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman or whatever it may be. That's up to you. So, you know, that's here in Detroit. You can't even get off at no barbershop salon, none of that. Around none of that here. They don't play that about their hair here. No. Niggas done definitely got, you know what I'm saying, pop in that barbershop about their hairline.
They don't, because not only that, because the people that work in there don't want the drama of what come with that, because they know cats will act a fool about their hair.
And women too. Yeah.
Women too.
Yeah. I done seen women tear the club up too about that quick weave. Goddamn right. Yeah. So I'm just, you know what I mean? I don't know what it's about with that, but I'm just saying. Now, can we discuss this? Now, this is the topic you should be able to handle right here. Yeah. Get ready for this one here. All right. Can we discuss the fact? I'm getting calls telling me that 5 years ago, it was a saying that 10,000 was only $1,000 and 100,000 was only $10,000. Can we come to the conclusion from what I'm seeing out there from all the people moving around in the city? Yo, $10,000 is a lot of money right now, ain't it? Well, yeah, talk to me about it. Yikes. Yeah, money ain't coming in so fast. It's so good, now is it? And a lot of y'all women out there had some pandemic babies that y'all wish y'all could take back. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
Them pandemic babies.
Yes, they do.
Up with them, laid up with them cats.
Yeah.
All them days. They either divorced, they either breaking up, they either
they do.
They either breaking up, they either getting married.
Yeah, they do.
Pregnant.
Yeah, they is. And that's what I'm talking about, is the pregnancy. That's the one right there. Yeah. So, you know, y'all got to understand why this is going on, that the economy has definitely flipped. And what y'all don't understand what has happened is everything went up. It went up and started costing ridiculously over the top, way more than what it should have costed. And now that you can't even afford it, now you won't manage to get it. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? And you out there, you little beggar, you little robber, you little thief. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you gonna do. So, crime rate gonna definitely rise. It's gonna have to because the economy is jacked up. But,
Yeah.
I understand it.
That's how it usually go though. You know what I mean? When the economy, the more crime rise, especially y'all better be on y'all P's and Q's around this holiday season. This Christmas coming up, because these niggas will do anything. They'll do anything to get the bag.
Right.
Anything for Christmas, whatever. So y'all be on y'all P's and Q's.
And they definitely,
I'm talking about P's and Q's.
They definitely out here committing crimes right now, and they committing heinous crimes, you know what I'm saying, robbing and thieving. So it's Christmas time, so definitely be on your P's and Q's. And ladies, if you gotta get gas in the daytime. I be seeing girls at the gas station at nighttime by themselves talking, let me get some gas and some blunts. What's wrong with you? Man, come on, man. Yo, listen. This weekend, we got something special coming to y'all. Can't really tell y'all exactly what it is, but I just want y'all to keep y'all notifications on, and y'all definitely tune in. You know what I mean? We got something special coming on, and all I can say is free puff. Wow. That's all I can say. That's all I can say to y'all. You know that note right there. But let's talk about your man Donald Trump. Yeah, he's on the loose, and ain't nothing.
Man, he ain't been on the loose,
and ain't nothing going pretty much fair for the guy. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all first and foremost, everybody he's appointed has absolutely no credentials in that field. Do you know that he appointed actual DA lady that was Miss something? She was some type of Miss Universe or something. She's never prosecuted a case in her life. Ever. And she was the head
prosecutor.
Yeah, man. It's wild work. It's wild work. It's wild work. And
just like what's the lady from wrestling that he appointed over
Yeah. He running around with the wrestling chick, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's another point, yeah. That's another point, you know what I'm saying? See, he on top of something there. He brought that one in. Yeah, he running around the wrestling chick from WWE, man. I don't know. Then the other girl, she resigned, Marjorie Green, I think it is. She resigned, yeah, you know what I mean? Then you got the other, our Secretary of Defense. Wow, which she's a very beautiful lady, by the way. Yeah, take my hat off to you. But, I mean, like, you have absolutely no military background whatsoever. Right. What are you doing? How can you be the Secretary of Defense? I just don't. I just don't
know nothing about.
No, I just don't.
Nothing about the military.
I just don't get it. Then you want to tell me, that Kamala Harris, being a black woman, wasn't suitable to be in her position. Nah, I don't get it, man. Nah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Nah, I don't. It don't make sense. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. Yeah, so, we got to deal with this for the next 3 years. And unfortunately, it is what it is. That's how democracy runs, and that's how it's got to be. Ain't no way to get around it.
What you think they're going to do with them Epstein files?
Well, he signed a bill to release them, which I don't understand why, because we all know that he's 100% in them. So is they going to be redacted? If they're not going, if the files going to be redacted?
So what?
Because they're going to be redacted.
So knowing him, he say, yeah, I'm gonna sign the show. But then on the back end, he like telling them, you better not release them.
Well, no, they can redact it. That's how it goes. This would be, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your paperwork you get with the feds or whatever. You can't see that. You can see this a little bit. You see a little bit. You see a little bit. You can't see that. You can't see that. You know what I mean? Like, they might just probably redact all the names. Or you would just see what was going on, but you won't know who was who. You had to just put that together on your own. They just redact the name. Because you got to understand, them releasing the files, the people that's in those files not criminals. All them people not criminals. So you can't put me forward as saying I'm committing some type of criminal activity because I did not, because I attended a party. You get what I'm saying? I didn't indulge in the other stuff that might have been going on over there on the private part of the island. I didn't indulge in that. I went to a party, man. So I mean, you know, so I really got to we got to see. Shout out to Sean G. Sean G. Yeah, we hope to see you this weekend. And on top of that, 50 Cent is releasing a documentary tomorrow about 50 Cent. I mean, by Puff Daddy.
Reckoning with Puff or something like that.
Yeah, so
come on at 12 o'clock tonight on Netflix.
Yeah, so I'm not really for sure what's the premise here besides getting money.
But also too, I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and they said that the photographer, the videographer that Puff had hired had end up breaking, quitting the job, and he's left with footage. So they were saying that if that's they were trying to see if that's some of the footage that 50 got that he using in the documentary, because if it is, then lawsuits can fly. So it's it's like it's just it's a bunch of mess. Well, like it usually be.
At this point, from what I see, and we spoke on this months ago when we did the whole breakdown. Daphne Joy, 50 Cent, Diddy. We did that way back over the summer. And listen, 50 Cent and Diddy. We free Diddy, but we can't get inside y'all little pissing contest. Now y'all getting pissy now. That's too pissy now. You know what I mean? Now you want to do this, you want to do that. I mean, come on, man. I don't even see this even benefiting 50 Cent to even do this. How does this benefit you? I mean, people anticipating to see it. I guess
when you 50, you know he's a petty nigga. That's how he. And if y'all got that type of beef, you see what I'm saying? You see he goes to the extreme.
But he carry himself in such a manner where he carry himself as an exemplary businessman, and this ain't business. Nothing he's done has been business. It's all been personal. And I don't understand that. Like, even the situation with, ever since the BMF situation, which we spoke on extensively, ever since he tanked that, I don't really see no bright future there. Because I don't hear nobody talking about the Power series.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody breaking down, oh, yeah, Tommy this, we looking to see what Ghost do. Oh, ain't nobody really doing that. Tyreek, ain't nobody doing that. And I was into the Power series heavy. And I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of like, man, come on,
it was,
man.
You know what I mean? Like, also, too, he was, him and Stars was that conflict, and it's just...
I rock with 50 in certain ways. And I ain't going to say I rock with him. I understand his concept. And my thing is, in understanding somebody, you can tolerate them. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, 50 Cent my friend or nothing like that. He's looking to be my friend. Well, I would have to actually, put up with him or he put up with me. I'm just saying as far as when he's exemplified his personality. I understand it. I understand it. And I can say, okay. Now, there's a lot of situations where I listen to Tony Yayo. And Tony Yayo is 1,000% Tony Yayo. But in the midst of Tony Yayo, in the midst of me being Mr. Tony Yayo, I gotta say, but at some point, like, hold on, but wait a minute, 50, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Because he spoke on this candidly, and the reason why I'm bringing Tony Yayo, he spoke on this candidly. He's like, dog, I come on from the bean. He say, I'm cool with Fat Joe. And now we can't mess with Joe. We can't mess with them. We can't mess with them. He be 50 beefing with them. I can't do nothing. And see, that's the wild work right there. Because my thing is this. Anytime that a rift occur, if I ain't going to dive all the way into the rift, I'm trying to squash the rift. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to put me against y'all two like that and put me in the middle. Well, I got to play the friend zone like that. Nah, I don't want to do that.
But the whole thing is, if it's your man's, then you like, you feel me? He took care. He looked out for you while you locked up. You come home. He didn't put money aside for you when you was doing tours. This your man. Y'all done been riding in minivans with gats and this and that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Your allegiance is, okay, yeah, I know dog, but this my man. Nigga, we done been on missions. You know what I mean? I know you, we cool, but this my man.
But that situation didn't go like that when you went with Big Meech them. He did what he wanted, he did what he did.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about
that situation, and we talking about that situation. And you know what I mean, the reason why, the little series thing ain't really going on. Now, the last reason why I bring Sean G up is because, listen, Netflix, HBO, Cinemax, I don't care what they do. They can't do no documentary without dog. Ain't no way. Get my mans his pesos. They can't do no documentary without dog. They can't. He literally revolutionized and changed the whole way everybody perceived and looked at that case, man. Because if they would have kept going the way they was going, dog, Diddy would have got found guilty of that RICO. Guarantee you, man. He gave the real out, man. When nobody giving out the real, they were still giving out fake news on their own social media platforms trying to get views. Yes, they was. Mm-hmm. Yes, they was. Yes, they was. So what I'm telling y'all is, y'all can't do no documentary without dog. I don't care what 50 say. And I ain't got no beef with 50. I'm just saying, how you gonna do it without dog? Dog really, literally, well, okay, you know what? You could do one without him. But you gonna definitely have to write him in there some kind of way. And you had to use somebody in resemblance of him saying something, resembling something he was saying. Because I'm telling you, he got everything down pat. And he got so much documented from this hookup with Sean. He was part of the legal team, Sean. He was part of the legal team. For real. So, that's what's up. But anywho, like I told y'all, we come to y'all on this Monday. After Thanksgiving, today is December the 1st.
And I'm
2025.
So glad it's over. I got to do a detox. I got to lose some weight. I done ate. Birthday, B-Day was just, I've been going just crazy. Stupid.
And he vegan, y'all. It's wild work. You know what I mean? He vegan, y'all. It's a vegan. There it is.
Vegetarian.
I don't know. Listen, man. They got so many categories with this stuff, man. Who knows what? But listen, we're going to be coming back to y'all in a couple more days. Stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. And that's what's up.
Denandnow podcast, we out, B.